I'll point it towards me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all copyright. We can't use
we can't. Yeah, can't use that. Especially all the revenue we're earning from this. They're gonna come for us.
You're such a dick.
It's coming though.
It's coming.
It's coming.
How did we get this gig?
So James, who hires us to do the Northville downtown gigs, called me Thursday. He said, "Hey, this lady, she's in charge of the Farmington Downtown Development Authority, needs a band for her daughter's graduation party. Are you guys in?" And I said, yeah, count me in, even though this was the one weekend. One of the very few weekends we have free.
I know.
And Claire...
My wife was like, literally, I need to know that schedule. And I'm like, I sent you the link. And she goes, I will contact Keelan. I'm like, good.
Go for it. Go right ahead.
And then when she started talking to me, I'm like, what's going on? Everyone's usurping my authority.
Just went right around you. Just went right over your head.
It's funny because now next week is the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. What are you guys doing?
Well, Friday, we're playing next Friday.
Oh, we are.
What time is that?
I'm in trouble for that one, too. 8. It's a late one.
So what time are you picking me up? 7?
Probably 7 because I think it's out in Commerce, so we're looking at like a 40-minute drive.
And how long do we play for?
3 hours.
So we get done at 11, we'll probably jam to 12.
Yeah, because last time they asked us to stay later. That was the one.
Fireworks.
Yeah, they're going to be doing, this is like it's like their whole lake party they're hosting. So there's going to be, I think we're playing on their dock. It's going to be like...
I'm already uncomfortable with... You booked a fucking funeral?
I booked a funeral. It's a celebration of life.
A Filipino funeral.
A Filipino funeral.
Those folk songs, I'm going to find some better recordings of those because you found them and you're like...
Those are the ones she sent to me. So
what is going on with that?
So I don't know. It's she said, here's the thing. Initially, I turned it down because I have to take a half day off of work, right? And I thought I'm not going to say yes. And so I go, sorry, we're unavailable that day because I would have to work. And she goes, oh, bummer. I think you guys would be really perfect for this. And then I'm like, all right, looks like we already got it. So...
Are you serious? We're going to play next to a dead body?
No, I don't know. I'm sure the body's been taken care of. This is like the wake or like the...
I'm so uncomfortable about this. I want you to know that. The very few times Nick can be unnerved or off his A game is literally playing. And Grace, she was like, I think it's a beautiful idea. And I'm like... I just had that vision, and it was so crisp in my head of us playing next to an open casket. People are crying because they're like, what the fuck is this? They're disrespecting that guy's life. And you leaning over and be like, make the check out to Keelan and Nick. Are you the person I talk to?
Can we square up now? Should we? Sorry for your loss. Who do I talk to about getting paid?
It is wild.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't believe when you were like, yeah, we're going to play and is that on a day that we didn't have a gig?
Yeah, it's not a doubleheader. That's on a Monday, oddly enough. So it's on a Monday at like noon. So, and I think it's a good paying gig.
Oh, yeah. I was just like, come on.
You know what you were saying about me never saying no?
I think it's really becoming like, yeah, Nick, we're gonna be in a wind tunnel. They're gonna blow a bunch of wind at us. Like, I can see people using us as experiments and just paying us our musician rate. Like, we gotta put this. We're gonna take this experimental drug, hormone. You might grow some titties.
Count me in.
I'll pay you. Our rate, man. This has nothing to do with music. You're getting our rate, and we just sit there in silence, and there's just tears coming out of your eyes. Like, yep, I'm just
making dreams come true. I did it.
It's a Black Mirror episode.
I feel like we're heading that way, aren't we?
I don't know.
Getting out of control.
I mean, where did we play? Like, and that's what really pissed me off because I thought the last podcast was really magic. And then I was just like, I tried to open. It's like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
There's got to be a way to convert the
no,
one I have.
that one. It just like Microsoft, like there is, but it was another $75 to
No,
convert
don't do
that file. And I was
Are you on Cloud Convert? Is that what it is?
no, you
It's
download it.
different.
What is Cloud Convert?
It's like a conversion website. You can convert files. You pay a subscription. You could do that.
You're just okay with it.
Is that?
I would cringe with how many subscriptions you probably have forgotten you've had. You know what? There was an ad. I was listening to a podcast, an ad for software to go through all your subscriptions.
I know. I've seen that too.
Who would need that? I just know who needs that now.
Well, it's hard because they just come up, they charge to Apple, so I don't know what's what on the bank statement. It's just 15,
yes,
5 here. But, no, I canceled that subscription. Thank you, Nick, because I wasn't using it. I did. The original reason why I had Cloud Convert is because I was doing YouTube videos with the kids, and using OBS and like having to convert all that was like such a nightmare, but especially doing it on Apple.
How did you do? What did you? The thing I don't like about OBS is that even if you're not streaming, you have to use the streaming settings, and that'll punch it down to video.
Yeah.
But if those settings are off, the video will be truncated and look garbagey.
Right.
It's got to be this fine-tuned, ridiculous nightmare.
This is my first car. That car right there.
What was your first car?
A Thunderbird, Ford Thunderbird, right there.
Oh,
But anyway,
mine was a Firebird.
shut the fuck up.
I'm
really?
not sure. Yeah,
They
it was
both had
awesome.
bird cars.
Well, one was Ford and one was, I don't even know what a Firebird.
Firebird is a Pontiac,
Yeah.
which is a GM. Yeah.
That had a kill switch on it.
Had a kill switch in case it got too.
Well, so no one
fast?
you'd have to push the defrost button to turn the car on.
Oh, I see. It was a high theft item.
Well, it was very cool when you parked
is
with a
pretty
lady
cool.
and say, I
Yeah.
can't get my car started. What should we do?
Oh boy, it sounds rapey.
It's not, it's the implication.
It's right.
Nothing's
yeah,
going to
yeah,
go
yeah,
wrong.
nothing. It's just oops.
But she doesn't know that.
There's nothing else to do.
And then she'd be like, oh, I got to get home. And then you'd be like, I'll try one more time. And you get to start and you look like a hero.
Now she'd be like, I'm calling the police. I'm going to call
No
my
one's
dad.
getting assaulted here. No one's getting assaulted
Quit.
here.
Don't make a big deal out of it.
Man.
You're cool, aren't you cool?
You know what, what was acceptable? My brother just watched Splash from Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
He threw some curveball questions at me that I didn't read. Who was Tom Hanks' brother? Who was it played by?
Dude, I don't know if I've ever even seen that movie.
John Goodman.
John Goodman's in that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even remember that.
Okay.
And Eugene Levy is apparently the
Oh,
mad
really?
scientist. I used to watch that movie ad nauseum as a kid,
Really?
but I couldn't remember anything about it.
So what's the premise of this movie now?
Well, why they're
He
kids.
finds a mermaid?
When they're kids, he falls in the water and the mermaid saves him, and he's always no one believes him. And then she comes back later in life, and they bang hard.
He bangs the mermaid.
But if she gets wet, she grows the fins.
I bet she gets wet. Wait. So she can get out of the water?
She
and
gets
grows
out of
legs?
water as long as she's dry. But if anyone throws water at her, she immediately turns into a mermaid.
And then that's a
She
problem.
hides it from Tom
Wait,
Hanks.
that's a problem because then he can't bang her if she has a fish bottom.
Anyway, you know what started this?
Yeah.
The fact that when they were kids in the story, John Goodman's character would drop coins so girls would bend over and he'd look up their skirts. That's totally appropriate.
That's just rascal behavior. That's just
What would you do if your kids are doing that?
oh, that's terrible.
Oh, you can't. No,
Can't
nope,
do that anymore.
Can't do that.
Can't depict that. Another thing, we were watching Batman and Robin today, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's
Terrible movie.
It's so You know, Joe Schumacher never watched or read any comic books ever. He's just like, I just wanted to do it.
They're so bad. The jokes are terrible. But then I'm watching it with my kids, and there's so many, like, off-putting sexual innuendos.
Yeah.
With,
especially
like,
suiting up.
Yes. Yeah, when they're suiting up, Alicia Silverstone is, like, putting on her Batgirl outfit.
Yeah.
And it's like tits, ass,
Yeah,
badge,
it's very uncomfortable.
close up.
But they're still like that.
I feel like they're not. I mean, there are. I mean, obviously Scarlett Johansson. I just don't think it's as explicit. Like these were like close up on just tits, like pelvic area only. Like it's not like framed like where she's in an action shot where you just kind of get a good look at her. But yeah, I don't know. It was just like, and then
you explain a good look at her. You know, just one good once over.
just
All
one
right,
look,
we get it. You're
just
pretty.
something
Good.
for the bank.
Oh my god. You know that one, and it is so bad because it's like Joel Schumacher, I believe, watched the old 70s show, and he's like, I'm going to bring the campy back. But they tried to make it serious and campy at the same time.
Yeah, and it just didn't.
And it's like, what is... Take two of these and call me in the morning.
Yes.
Or
he goes,
chill.
There's one truth in life. Everything freezes. What?
It's something wrong, doesn't it?
I've never
That's
heard
not
that
a truth.
before.
No.
I don't think that's a law of nature.
Was that with Carrie too?
No, Jim Carrey was in the one with Val Kilmer. So it was Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. I forget the guy
Chris
that played
O'Donnell.
Robin's name. Yeah, Chris O'Donnell, yep.
Alicia Silverstone and...
I think that was it. Those were the major...
Well, who was the other
major
villain?
people.
Because it wasn't just one villain.
No, it was Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze, but yeah, it was just really bad. And it's like some things they like over time, like time can forgive some things, or like in retrospect after 20 years, people are like, oh hey, you know that wasn't that bad. This really was.
Did you just throw the controller at the TV and computer in utter disgust?
Claire and I kept looking at each other like, God, this is... I mean, the kids, you know,
Right.
For kids, they're like, cool, Batman's in it, but yeah, it was...
Do you
it
think,
was
you know
rough.
what? I'll tell you one that holds up to the test of time. Superman 2.
With Christopher Reeves, like
Yeah.
old Superman
1 and 2, you could put those on and you're just like, yeah.
Which is 2 the one where the aliens come, like the 3
Yeah.
aliens in black? Okay.
General Zod. Get
General
it right.
Zod. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't around back then. I don't think I feel
It's
like I've
so
seen
good,
it, but it's
man.
been so long. That one holds up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's I don't know if
Is
it
that the
holds
one
up.
where at the end they get put into like a triangle and they fly away or something?
Listen to you. I've never seen it.
I just remember like
Listen to
parts of
you.
it, but so I got the ending right. Okay.
You did.
You know what? I need to start paying attention because I don't know where we're going.
Okay. I'll
But
keep it going.
You keep it going. Oh wait, last time my thing stopped on me, but it's still going here.
So this
We're
is
still
the
going.
grad party.
Grad party.
Do they know what we play?
Yeah. Well, she's actually no. They have no idea. But she said James recommended us, which is that's pretty cool. He thought of us. I think he works with a lot of different
That Northville
Acts,
was
but
pretty good. Was
that
that
was
the last
really
one we
good.
played?
No, we played the one where the PA broke.
Oh,
But that was the day after. I mean, we had
my
Northville
throat
and
was
then-
so... Yeah, we
We
did the podcast where I sounded like Tom Waits. We couldn't save it. And then I was sick, too. I had COVID. I forgot to tell you.
Did you?
No, I'm
Shut the
fucking
fuck
with you.
up.
That would have been funny.
Oh, you're hilarious. Dude, my whole house is still sick. My
I don't
kids
know.
are
I still
like,
have a cough.
"Ugh."
But, like, that gig after that night, it was like... I felt like I was singing Razor Blades.
Yeah, you were, but I'd say
Yeah.
you brought it, dude. You
It
fought
felt
through it.
awful. I felt like that was like, But those people were extremely nice.
They were super cool.
And you said they were primitive man fighting when you went back to get the seats?
They were, yeah. I went back to get the seats and it was dark out, and I wanted to say thank you, so I walked back into the backyard, and
50-year-olds were wrestling?
And then I just saw people with phones pointing them at the grass, and I was like, that's weird, what are they doing? And then out of nowhere, someone goes, go! And they sprang up and then tackled each other. And then, somebody went down, and then they went back and did the same thing. They were just like...
I wonder if this is true, or you're just doing this to screw with me.
Why would I do that? Why would I make this up, Nick? Why would I do this?
Because you're like, you know what? I'm going to screw with them. How about that, Nick? You missed everything.
Nick, this happens. I'll call Todd right now. Say, who won? He's going to be like, me. All right, it looks like we're here. There's a big
this is a nice area.
Park here.
Wait.
Okie dokie.
But where are we playing?
Oh, see that tent?
I'm
guessing up there.
Look, are they parked right there?
Yeah, they're parked on the grass, so I guess I can just pull on the grass.
Pause.
Pausing.